If the stars were made to worship, so will I.
Week 52, Day 3. What grace is given to me, let it pass to him. Arwen to Frodo, Fellowship of the Rings. Fellowship of the Ring. As you've probably noticed, I've referenced two non-Bible sources in this series quite a bit. Bob Dylan and the J.R.R. Tolkien classic, Lord of the Rings. But what I'm referencing above is not found in the book Fellowship of the Rings, but in the movie. It really got my attention because something very deep is involved here. Frodo, who embodies goodness and innocence, has sustained a potentially fatal wound from the Morgul blade of the evil Witch King, and Arwen, who is played by Liv Tyler, is half-elf. Elves are very good and have supernatural powers, and half-human. She's trying to save him. She whisks the badly wounded Frodo away by horse to safety, escaping the Nazgul, evil spirit men, but he is fading fast. Arwen then lays Frodo down and kneels down over him. In a barely audible whisper, just millimeters from his ear, she says the above line, translated from Elvish. Frodo does recover. I felt chills the first time I saw that scene. You can Google it, Arwen rides to save Frodo. And it got me thinking about what role we as grace-filled, spirit-filled believers have in the healing of the lost. Now I would point out that if I were Frodo, having Liv Tyler whisper anything in my ear would probably make me feel a lot better. I know I really shouldn't make ridiculous comments like that, but may I quote another Christian artist, Bono, "Time won't leave me as I am, but time won't take this boy out of this man," from City of Blinding Lights. I like that. But this concept of being able to pass supernatural healing to non-believers is one I'm intrigued by, and I think it is scriptural and serves as an important role. For this one thing I know, the ultimate purpose behind such a miraculous thing is the salvation of the non-believer who is healed and others who have witnessed it. It is, in a very real sense, a calling card testifying to the power and love and goodness of our Lord, whose Spirit lives in us. So, are there scriptural examples of such? What we're discussing is essentially supernatural healing that occurs outside the atonement, and for that we should certainly turn to the Old Testament, because, as I've already endeavored to show, there is no atonement for healing in the Old Covenant. Yet there are recorded a few episodes of healing, as rare as a hen's teeth, as I've stated previously, but nonetheless there. Look at this, the first reference to healing in the Bible. So Abraham prayed to God, and God healed Abimelech, his wife, and his female servants. Genesis 20, verse 17. Now the background story here is convoluted, but short. Abraham had acted completely childishly towards this heathen king Abimelech, almost getting himself killed. But the story ends up with Abraham demonstrating the true nature of his God and his king and his family, revealing his grace and mercy and possibly turning their hearts towards him. Physical healing, which included reversing barrenness in this case, was part of that revelation. But this incident was such a rarity in pre-Jesus times. We'll endeavor to explain why tomorrow.